Hey guys, this is Tad, your homestead provider. First of all, I'd like to preface this saying Happy 4th of July. We owe everything we have currently to the founding fathers and all those that fought and died for our freedoms, and I'd like to send out a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of them. Today we're going to work on canning pickles. I'm fixing to go pick some cucumbers here in the garden, and then we'll show you the process to go through canning and everything I do, how we make pickles, and that lasts us for all year. Anyway, stick with us. Alright guys, we're back in the house here. We're fixing to cut up these cucumbers and get them ready for packing in the jars. This recipe I've got is a new recipe to us. It calls for chilling them overnight in ice cold water. Somehow or another it keeps it crisp. And I'll post the recipe in the comments below so everybody can have it if you want to try it. Some of these cucumbers I'm going to cut up, like I'm going to cut this one probably into quarters, so it'll be spears. And some of these, you know, maybe like that, I'm going to keep whole, you know, just have a variety. This in here might be a half, it's not hardly, it's not just real huge. But anyway, just cut them up, there's nothing too hard. Probably leave that on the bowl.
Yeah.
As you can see now, we've got them cut up. I'm going to add some filtered water out of the refrigerator, and then we'll put ice chips in it to keep them cold and put them in the refrigerator for overnight. Alright, this is the next morning. I've got all of our ingredients ready to go. I've drained our pickles. I'm fixing to start packing them into these jars. Now this recipe I've got calls for about, it says it'll make about 5 quarts, so we'll see how far it goes. Looks like I probably got more pickles than 5 quarts, but we'll go with what we got for now. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just start packing these in here, just like that. Now you'd get more, obviously get more in here long ways. You could go to just shoving them, but you won't get near as many in there. Now the recipe, before I get too far into this, the recipe calls for a clove of garlic in each jar, a little bit of onion, and a sprig of dill. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to have it on the bottom. on sticking it in there till you get it about as full as you can, you know. Same thing with the garlic. We got, just go ahead and put 2 garlic cloves in each because I got quite a bit of garlic left over. Absolutely not going to hurt nothing. The recipe calls for some red pepper. Now my bunch does not like spicy stuff as much. So I'm gonna just opt out on that. Now that is an optional thing you can add. All right. We're going to wait on our vinegar mixture to boil, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. One thing I forgot, I put a half a teaspoon of turmeric in each jar. I almost forgot that, so be sure to do that too. But like I said, I'll put the recipe in the description down in this video. So another little tip I'd like to give you, anytime I'm canning, I like to put my jar lids in a pot of water and get it start boiling. That helps it seal. It gets the sealant real soft. That way whenever you tighten it down, it adheres to it, and I've had a whole lot of luck with that. I very rarely ever have any that do not seal. So I turned that off so it can be cooling down some, because boiling water is obviously pretty hot. Our vinegar and salt mixture is done. I'm going to start adding it into the jars. Now you want to fill these up just to the rim of the jar. You don't want to overfill it. That can cause you some problems. There's one. I'm going to get my jar lid out. Another little thing my grandmother always taught me, before you put the lid on, always wipe the rim down with a paper towel, just to be sure there's nothing on it to hinder the sealing. So put that on there, tighten this down pretty good, and set it in the pot to get ready to water bath. There's that one. Keep on going. Wipe this down. Tighten it down. I always tighten it down pretty good. Smell the dill. Whenever that boiling water hits it, it releases some scents. Smells good. to dip some of this water out. I got too much in my water bath here. One more. We'll be done with this. Now, as you can see, this pot's pretty well filled up within 4. So I'm gonna add this last one to that little pot back there in the bag. You like to water bath, or I like to water bath really everything I can for at least 15 minutes. Be sure it gets a good seal. Now, as you can see, I'm going to have some extra brine left over, so you can actually put this in a jar and just put it in the refrigerator for whenever you get ready to do some more. You can just add it to it next time, and it'll just be more. But that's going to serve for all the pickles I've got cut up. So get this out. Still our last one. Time it down good. Put this in this last pot right there. We'll turn them all on pretty well high. Alright, what's left to do is water bath these for 15 minutes. So we'll do that and we'll be right back. Alright, our pickles have been water bathing for 15 minutes now, so I'm gonna get them off. Now they're obviously gonna be hot, they're in boiling water. So I always use just a rag or something to grab a hold of it. I'm gonna set it over here on the side. Now, as they start cooling down, you should start hearing them lids start popping. That means they're sealing. So that's it. That's making pickles. Like I told you, I'll leave the recipe in the description below. And if you like what we're doing here, subscribe to the channel. You know, like it, share it. That way, anytime we add new videos, you'll get a notification that we've added one. You can watch it. So this is Tad, your homesteading provider, and we'll see you next time.